Hello, single Aries, and welcome to your love reading for the month of November. As you know, this is a general reading and it's for anyone who has a placement in the sign of Aries, such as Ascendant, Sun, or Moon. In this reading, I'm going to be having a look at what is the most important messages for Aries when it comes to love. I'm going to be using two decks. One of it is only Major Arcana, and I'm gonna use it for clarifying the main energies that Aries might find themselves influenced during this timeline. And after this reading, I'm gonna have a sneak peek for what is coming for Aries in love after month of November, like December and the end of the year. So let's begin. Show me everything that Aries needs to know about their love life, their emotional, personal world, their intimate world, and what is that they need to know when it comes to love, partnerships, and so on and so on. So we're gonna have position number one talks about you, Aries, when it comes to love. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Very good money card, actually. Position number two comes to the intentions that Aries is putting into their love life, their romantic partnerships sector. We have Five of Wands. Then position number three is going to be talking about the possible love interest that might be or might not be presented or might appear in this time period. And we have the Strength card, Leo card. And then position number four is going to tell us about the possible outcome. And we have the High Priestess. And Aries, the general energy for you in this period, it's actually gonna be the devil. Okay, Aries, that's interesting. Having a look in the cards up front of me, when it comes to your love life and your relationships, or the desire for you to be, developing it in a certain way, seems to me that Aries right now, it's more occupied with literally having fun. The devil is talking about it's talking about many things, but one of the things that it's communicating with me is that literally you are probably not so much oriented into long-term relationships right here, right now, Aries. It's like you are really being playful, or you are seducing or manipulating people around you in order for you to get probably sexual or emotional satisfaction one way or another. It's what I see for you, Aries. And it's very passionate energy. It's actually very good for having fun, as long as you not push it too far, Aries, because the devil talks also about toxicity and addiction. And in the meantime, while you're having fun, there might be a second layer of development, such as you getting addicted to, frivolous love affairs, let's put it this way, obsessed with sex, or, well, I'm gonna say it, drugs or alcohol, or any toxic, little extras that are accompanying sometimes the love life of the people. Let's put it this way. It's like, it's not uncommon. I'm not saying that you are abuser of any kind, but looking at this energy, I have the feeling that this might be the case for some of you. And a general advice is that love conquers all. It's like the highest vibration that you can have is actually be, be loved and love in return. No, it wasn't like that. It was like to love and be loved in return. And there is no toxicity in that, Aries. But in any way, if you decide to really go and have as much fun as you want, probably November, it's a very good month for this. And I'm gonna go now through all of the other cards that I have up front of me. So let's see. In the position for that it's talking about you, Aries, I see you actually reaping the benefits of your hard labor and really enjoying life, the luxury of life, the good side of life, like being really on your own in this part of your journey, but it's not preventing you from literally enjoying it. And it's very much aligned with this card of the devil. And it talks to me that probably you have other more important, business projects, work projects. Maybe your family needs your attention. Maybe it's not really the time for your personal, emotional development. But in any way, just know sometimes when you put a lot of work into something and it's time to enjoy, if you take a little bit too much of it, it can turn the other way around. It can actually start to work against you. So as long as you find the right balance into working and playing, you're fine. It's really, really good, actually, combination of energies, because we work harder, we play even harder. It's like, go for it, Aries, enjoy yourself. And when it comes to your attitude towards any, more serious, more involved relationships, let's put it this way, seems to me you cannot make up your mind right here, right now. It's many, many different, at least 5 opinions fighting within you to really get a hold of your attention and to dominate the other, aspects. But you making money, you enjoying your success, maybe it's gonna come natural to you. Maybe it's not, it doesn't need to be forced. Maybe it doesn't need to be, what is better than what. Maybe it has to be just, I'm gonna go with the flow and see where it's gonna take me. For some of you, that might be also, the more balanced approach, because this is exhaustion, on a very eternal level. You can go crazy, like not being able to make up your mind. But at the same time, if it comes to you choosing one of the many or the few partners that you might be encountering at this period, just know that pushing the process is not going to do you any favor. More you push the devil, more devilish result you're gonna get. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, again, try to go with the flow and see who is gonna stick up with you, or listen to your heart. If a new emotion appears, follow it. And excuse me, when it comes to the other person, might be a Leo, but somehow I feel that it's not a Leo at all. I believe that it's your demon that you're fighting one way or another when it comes to love. Maybe certain blockages are appearing due to your financial success. Maybe this is the reason. Maybe you are so comfortable on your own enjoying your success on the material, level, that when it comes to the other person, when it comes to who can be, who might be, who is possible of being your love interest, all of a sudden, eternal, demon, or your shadow is starting to, be more active. And it's like, all of a sudden, you need to like really work on yourself. Honestly, this is how I see it, because the possible development for you in this period also is the High Priestess. And this is a card of you using your intuition. So if you are in a position, if it's recommended to you to utilize your intuitive approach, it means that things might not look exactly in a way in which you can, read them and understand easily what would be the possible, explanation of your situation. The way that I see it, it's like you are having certain success with your job, with your projects, with your money. You're feeling secure. You are very comfortable, you know, with the result of your achievements. And this might make you feel, make you wanna be more playful, make you, not push you, but like stimulate you to, just have really more fun. Let's put it this way. And I don't believe that Aries it's only a party animal or just a lover that it's constantly looking for different partners. But I believe that we all fall into this situation sometimes, and of course it causes us some dispute with ourselves. What is that we really want? Who I am even? And then of course it comes the shadow of the doubt. Is that what I really deserve? Is that really what I wanna have in my life for all the time? And then of course you ask your intuition, and it might advise you something, or it can put you in a situation for you to really see the potential or the lack of potential in the situation that you are in the moment, Aries. Let's see how this is gonna continue for Aries, and let's have a look. So Nine of Pentacles is clarified by Queen of Wands. Then the Five of Wands is clarified by the Empress. And Knight of Swords clarifies the Strength card. Then the High Priestess is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Aries, as I mentioned earlier, this possible outcome at the end of, I'm staring backwards, but it's how I feel it. In any way, it seems to me that this period is not going to be so easy for you to make a final conclusion of what is that you really need. You are not really, even if you're using your intuition, maybe this devil is also in the mix one way or another. I'll be completely honest, because these two energies have much in common, and they are they can be very shady. And I'm saying because you might not be aware of this shadiness going on, although you are the main engine in it, but also there might be not the moment for you to really be honest with yourself and find out exactly what is that you need, what is that you're missing, what is the core of the situation. Maybe the case, because I see you that you are actually quite well and attracting whatever you want to attract, and you want abundance, and you want to shape up your world in the best way possible for you, have the comfort, and no matter who you run into, and who might run into you, or it's like no matter who you meet, like at the end it's like you don't really want to encounter in a more serious way. It's like you take whatever you actually want to appreciate for your needs right here, right now. It's like really I feel you very comfortable in this moment. It's like maybe some of you gave up on love, or gave up on love for a period. It might be the case. the devil here is really, it's an energy that it's very strong and very dominant, and especially for people that are really, have the financial security and can really explore the devil energy, if you know what I mean. Like if you have access to whatever you might need to get in trouble, most likely you're gonna get in trouble. That's the fact. I don't want to say that you're gonna get into trouble, but I see that one way or another you don't really want to give yourself the right answers right here, right now. And yes, you might run into people that might be like provoking you, to have a reaction, to have an opinion, to just, have an encounter with them one way or another. And I also see you in a way generating this field around you, like you being accessible to the people around you, like you're not hiding, you're feeling comfortable where you are yourself in this, to be honest. You're completely authentic, and this is the situation that you really try to like use to your benefit to have more fun. That's how I see it. I don't have one card that talks about love in your reading in November. That's what I have to say. I see lust. I see, desire to have good living, comfortable living. Maybe this is what you need at this moment, Aries. Maybe you don't need to, make things more serious, or, to put them to any next level. Like maybe this is where you want to have a little bit of a, mental vacation away from all the important messages, all the necessary, life decisions. Maybe this is the case. I really appreciate it if it's like that. And why not? I'm gonna be pulling one more major arcana for you, Aries, to see what is to follow in the month of December and so on. So let's see how this might develop for you, Aries. You're the Magician. Wow. Well, the Devil and the Magician, it's it literally black magic is what comes to my mind, but I hope you have a sense of humor, Aries. So I'm gonna be pulling additional 3 cards for the Magician energy for December and the months to come, just to see if the situation is gonna develop and in what way it's gonna develop. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3 cards for Aries, and we have, this is a good development, Aries. First, I need to say, I think you really know what you're doing. You know exactly where you are, and you are utilizing whatever is given to you the way that you want to utilize it. If you are the Magician in the next period, let's say in December, it means that you are the Magician also in November, because I said these are similar energies in one way or another, like you are really being in control in one way or another to what is actually happening to you. But I see that at certain point in December and then end of the year, you are gonna actually probably change the situation with a different approach, because on one way you're gonna be relaxing your mind, you're gonna be exiting a period of negativity, toxicity, whatever negative it might be, accumulated in this November month. So if that is the case, it looks to me you're gonna really make an effort to release the stress, find some peace, and really think about how to get on the next level. Maybe this devil energy is gonna take a decent toll on you, so it's gonna make you actually reconsider of going to the next level, which might be probably get more stable of relationships. Get a person that you are really emotionally involved with, and you share something more than physical or passionate emotions together with. And this is also talking about making the right judgment. And you being the magician, you're completely able of doing so, Aries. It's not only that, you are probably already having this in mind. It's just that you prefer different energy right here and right now. And why not, as I said? And even if you hit a bump on the road, like not really being able to recognize an opportunity just because you want to get to the next level, you want to be in a more stable relationships, in like more promising ones, let's put it this way, something that have something extra in them. Maybe just when you are completely like out of sight for such person, it appears a brand new cup of love, a brand new offer, a brand new emotion that is actually gonna help you to manifest exactly this new, better, and more evolved areas that it's in committed relationships. You choose for yourself, Aries. I'm just here to read some energies for you and to really let you know, if you, in case you would like to, what are possible, situations for your love life in the month of November and so on. I hope you like this reading. Please share, comment, let me know how you feel about it. And I'm gonna see you sometime by the end of the year for your next reading, Aries. All the best from me, and have all the fun in the world. Just be careful, Aries. Bye bye.